All right, so we've made it. MTE 26. Second time I'm here. I was here last year. Actually a little bit behind. I got here before it even started, but I forgot something in the car, so I had to go back and get it. Now Keith's pissed at me because I'm supposed to be helping him shoot, and now I'm behind. So just gonna get in here as quick as possible, shoot some videos with Keith, and then shoot some videos of my own, and we'll see how it goes. All right, just made it in. Time to find my friends. Should be going to the middle here and on the right. This is day 2. Keith and I shot most of the content on day 1 already. And so I think he just wants to get one more shot of something and then it'll be good. I believe I make a right over here and then I'll be at the Buy a Boss booth where got Aaron waiting, Keith waiting. The boys. Yeah, here we go. Made it back.
Well, it's about time, sir.
Right? Sorry for the wait.
It's hard with I'm the camera guy today.
Yep.
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. Just here at MTE, just getting started. I got Keith on the camera this time around. I had him yesterday, so he's helping me out today.
All right.
See that you got your products here. Always great to see them.
Thanks.
So I'm going to tell a little bit of a story. I had some car issues on the way over here, and wheel nuts fell off and everything like that. Wheel almost fell off. I didn't realize that until I got here, and this man came to save me. And so I greatly appreciate that. I also appreciate you for sort of just general accepting me into the space and always thinking of me and bringing me around and everything like that. So I greatly appreciate you for that.
Well, Israel, I just got to say, like, what I have discovered in this community, like, it's like a community, but we're family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, you called me. How could you not help? A family member, a friend. I had to.
Appreciate it, man.
No, I had to. Whatever. Seeing you and Keith, Mary yesterday, Humberto. It's the only reason why I do these shows is to hang out with you guys.
I have one more favor to ask you.
Yes, sir.
So I have something in my bag.
Uh-oh. No.
So this is a
No.
pretty special bottle because it's the only time you put a scent into Apex. And so I'm going to keep this somewhere just for memory's sake, right? But I would love if you would just sign this for me because you're a very important person in my life and I would love to have that around.
You guys, you humble me. I'm not worthy of this, but of course.
You're Phoenix EOD.
It's authenticated now. It's worth less than it was.
That's right. You got to get a certificate of authenticity.
Sweet. Appreciate it, man.
So the cover value doesn't go down.
So we're all getting together again in March.
Oh, that's going to be great. So this man, Keith, after he donated an entire truckload worth of stuff for the Pay It Forward campaign, last year, unfortunately, we're evolving, evolve or die. We're evolving. Last year when we sent out everything in January, half the recipients' stuff froze. So we were like, all right, we'll do the Pay It Forward campaign like we normally do, but we're not going to ship stuff until later part of March.
Right.
He was like, I want to come up and videotape it. I want to up for the content. And then it became like, well, if Keith wants to come, maybe we can get everybody to come. And then you jumped on board, and Rick Smith jumped on board. And
then we're going to get some more.
We got Christian coming in. So, and then I'm going to be beating the drum for the next 2 months. Everybody is welcome to come to South Jersey in March, hang out. I'm going to do some barbecuing, some grilling. We're going to have a good time.
And you mentioned that I think you're finally caving on potentially glass cleaner, maybe?
Yeah.
You're caving?
Right. So you heard it here first. Actually, Adamo yelled at me. Like the nicest man on the planet called me up and we were talking and I was telling him about and he started you need to do it. And I was like, all right. So if the kindest man on the planet is making me do it, I got to do it.
So you think we're maybe play around with maybe some samples or start doing some mixing? Because you do all, what people don't realize is you actually do all your blending and mixing like in-house.
For the most part. There's some products like, you know, the polishes and the compounds, I just don't have the capabilities.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I do all the other stuff in the house.
So maybe that's something that we can be doing like in the March get-together, testing some
100%
potential glass cleaner.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I mean, that guy right there, if it doesn't pass the Keeve test, it doesn't pass.
Yeah, well, we're going to get some more Fenrir on his tires when he's over there, so.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, cool, man. Great seeing you. I'm sure I'll see you later tonight. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I was just thanking Aaron for coming to rescue me yesterday, but you had a part to play that as well. I believe it was your rental vehicle, and you okayed the rescue, so.
I trusted Aaron with the rental vehicle to go pick up somebody who's a good dude, so.
Okay, cool.
Pleasure's all mine, brother. Happy to be able to
Appreciate
help.
you. Talk to me a little bit about the lineups. I'm very familiar with the bars because I love them. Squash LLC is my sort of favorite bar that there is.
Love that, love that. What's your second favorite?
I think the Mint, which is relatively new.
Okay,
yeah,
nice. Good. So, two main products for deodorization.
Yeah.
Easiest way to do it is you have 3 different ways you could deodorize something, right? You can hit surfaces, you can hit subsurfaces, or you can hit the airspace. The Minis are going to cover your surfaces and subsurfaces. The vehicle kits are going to do the air.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way for me to describe it to you. Easiest way to use this, 32 ounces, put it in a spray bottle, drop one of these in there. It'll give you a safe for surface solution. It won't stain, it won't streak, it won't leave any residue, it won't bleach. It will, however, deodorize on contact as soon as the solution touches the surface.
Yeah, and if you want a crazy setup, pair that up with Typhon. And
so the second way to use, right, so you can use them 3 different ways. Spray bottle with water, APC booster or interior cleaner booster, or inside of a mechanical device.
Yeah.
Typhon, it works phenomenal with. There are other interior cleaners. I don't like to speak on names in particular because companies work really hard to develop their formulas, and I don't want to, hey, use our stuff and it'll work better, you know?
Yeah.
I'm cool with the Coach Chemi guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, use their stuff. P&S guys I'm cool with, works better with their stuff. So, yeah, the Minis are awesome, dude. Everyone's favorite way to use them, hands down, is in a steamer.
Okay,
You ever use them in a steamer or no?
I haven't used it in a steamer.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Ever?
I've always been kind of like, because I know people say like use rinseless in a steamer, mention minis in a steamer. I've always shied away of putting anything other than distilled water in a steamer.
So I would argue rinseless because like surfactants, like that stuff gets a little slimy inside the device. If you use minis in a spray bottle, you'll know it's basically water.
Is this also just chlorine dioxide?
It's a smaller version. The vehicle kits are a lot bigger of a tablet. The smaller tablets that are the minis are about the size of an aspirin tablet. They're not going to respond and gas off the same way a big tablet will. The big tablets we mix with a very small amount of water. That's the reason why we get the gas off effect. The small tablets we mix with a large amount of water, so it's dilutable, doesn't stain, doesn't streak, doesn't leave residue.
So it's the beginning of 2026. What's in store for the rest of the year for you guys? Any new products, or I guess particularly like you guys have three main products, right? You have the bars, the
minis,
actual tablets for again that aeration.
The vehicle kits, the minis, and the bars are basically like the 3, right? We may have.
Any chance you get into like home fragrances or anything like that?
I have a vision in the long run to do what I consider to be like a chairman's collection or a gentleman's collection, like something that has like the older scents, right? Maybe like some patchouli, some sandalwood, bergamot, velvetier, stuff like that, like kind of like classic, like vintage, like gentleman kind of scents, which I feel like will be more of like a cologne kind of thing. We do have plans to kind of start creeping into the home market.
I would love to see like some sort of diffuser that you could put like where your air handler is for central air. And then just have that distributed across the house.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea. Listen, dude, we got to talk outside of the video, you know, make sure we can get you set up. We got to get you set up with a little bit of, you know, research and development plan or something, you know?
All right, man. Well, appreciate you again for the rescue and then also for showing me around.
Absolutely. Pleasure. My pleasure. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate you, man. We'll get the man himself. You can go ahead and hang on to this one. I got a mic over here, so.
Oh, you could use this for a wheel brush.
Yeah. I don't know how effective that would be.
It's pretty soft.
Yeah. So, missed you at SEMA. You guys didn't make it out there this year. You did all your announcements and everything like that, but you're here at MTE. So talk to us a little bit about what's new, what's coming up. I see a bunch of new labels.
I'd love to, yeah. Thank you guys for visiting the booth. Good to see you again. We got Seacourse Lite 2.0. So that's the, obviously 2.0 is the expanded version of the first Seacourse Lite. Now with the new version, the big thing about this is that you can apply it in direct sun, and even in direct sun, you still 5-8 minutes in, you can still wipe it off really nice and clean. Very easy to use, lasts 2+ years.
Sure.
As far as the next product up, that'd be IronX Lime Scale. I'm sure you're probably familiar with IronX.
Of course.
Well, this gives you IronX Lime Scale, which is, it's right there in the name, the lime scale. You get rid of the brake dust, the iron deposits, and also the mineral deposits all in one step.
So is that also kind of like creeping into like some spotless territory?
Exactly right, yes, exactly. It'll do the job of spotless better, and it'll do the job of iron about equivalent as the original IronX.
Cool.
So,
interesting.
Yeah. And about the same price as well.
Yeah.
So
I have a little bit, not a gripe, but I have a question, right? So D-Quartz Go.
Okay.
I think a lot of people have kind of mentioned that they're kind of disappointed in the hydrophobics.
I've seen that a few times.
Yeah.
It's kind of hit or miss. It's strange. Whenever we see that, we're kind of surprised because we've got it on some of our own cars. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. So I'm just wondering, was there like because you probably obviously know more than I would, right? Was there a difference between, I guess, the earlier pre-production samples that came out and some people got their hands on that versus like what actually ended up becoming the finalized product that went out?
No.
Because I think when I saw some people comparing them side by side, and it's like pre-production looks phenomenal in hydrophobics, but then like the actual one was.
Yeah, no, I think that's if we thought that was if that was everybody's experience, we would just change it. We would fix it. But that's not everybody's experience. We have a lot of people. I've got it on my own car. The production version.
I've seen it on yours. I've seen your video on it. It looks great.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a really good question, and I wish I knew the answer to why some people aren't getting those same results. But I'm glad you bring it up. I don't know why some people do that. We can't figure it out because we've gone through, when somebody calls us with that question, we go through the steps and we say, how did you polish it? How did you do? And sometimes we come down to, they used this polish that has some kind of filler in it or something, or they didn't panel wipe, or there's a lot of things in the application, a lot of variables, obviously.
Yeah.
But there are times when we go through all of the steps and they did everything right and they still have what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure. I can't quite put my finger on it, but you're right that maybe 1 in a billion times somebody has that problem with Seacourse UK, and
it's a little bit more
prevalent,
often.
It is more prevalent with Go, and I can't put my finger on why, but I don't believe that it is a systematic issue. I just think that there's some variable we haven't figured out.
Cool. Speaking of UK 3.0, still kind of my favorite coating. That's sort of my go-to. I haven't used Gliss 2.0 yet. I have a bottle of it just sitting at home, but I haven't had a chance to play around with it yet.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were topping UK 3.0 with SIC. And I'm just wondering, is that like, because it seems to be like that's everybody's favorite combo, right?
It is,
and
you're
with
right.
Gliss 2.0 coming out, is like Gliss 2.0 more on par with SIC as a topper now, or how is that sort of working out?
It's actually a really great question. It is, yeah. If we ever talked about Gliss 1.0 in the past, then you probably would have heard me say, oh yeah, you just better off putting SIC on. So I wasn't a big fan. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just like SIC was the obvious choice.
Yeah.
And you're exactly right. Gliss 2.0.
For durability, because Gliss was still really good, but it just wouldn't last that long.
Yes. Yeah, the Gliss 2.0 is a lot more like, I feel like that's an actual ceramic coating. Like you could just put that on your car and it would do amazing, even on its own. So yeah, I would say it's more in the only reason that I would choose one over the other as a topper for UK is just purely your preference in application. Like some people prefer that application, some people prefer that. You really can't lose with either now. They both.
And then there's a little bit of different appearance characteristics between the two, I would assume too.
That's true too, exactly right.
Cool, sweet. Anything else new going on?
Wheel X is about a year old now. I don't know if you've already seen that one, but that's a really great wheel cleaner. And then, actually there's 2 other new ones. The GOFX, that's glass, oil, and film remover.
Okay.
It's basically like a compound for your glass.
Yeah.
It's not meant to remove scratches.
But it's a good cleaning step.
Glass, it's a great cleaning step if you just want like a polish that'll just clean it up real good. And then the last new product would be the Mad Matte, which I always love the names that CarPro comes up with.
Yeah.
And Mad Matte is basically like CarPro Reload, but for matte finishes, satin finishes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then last thing I'm going to ask you, so my top 3 favorites of all time for the entire lineup is going to be Reset, UK 3.0, and Reload. Those have been like super staple products that you guys have had forever.
Yeah.
But I can't get rid of them. Like they're still in my daily sort of like rotation, everything like that. So I'm wondering what's your top 3?
My top 3 as far as like just my favorite products or the longest running favorites, like
whichever.
Okay.
Give me whichever.
Okay, it's tough. UK for sure,
Okay.
because we just have so few people that ever have an issue with it. So coatings, I would agree, UK. Where is it? Hydro Light.
Okay.
I love that because you can just spray it on a wheel and immediately rinse it off and you're done.
Yeah.
And it just blows my mind how long it lasts, how glossy it is, and how durable it is against chemicals and everything. 2 out of 3. Making sure there's not something that I'm missing. Oh, well, I love Reflect for a finishing polish, but I'm gonna have to go with Iron X Lime Scale.
Okay.
Like as far as how much time it saves on decontamination, I used to love Iron X, but it was I'd say it's a tough choice between Dark Side and Iron X Lime Scale. Retire, that's what I was looking for. We don't have Retire out here because we don't have the brand new label for it.
Sure.
But Retire is a wheel cleaner. It's a tough choice between those 3.
And then what would you say, last question, what would you say would be one product that people are sleeping on, that people don't know how great it is?
That is a really good question. It would be between, it's a no-brainer. Hold on, where is it? Hey Josh, where's the release? There it is. It would be Release, Carpet Release, 100%.
Yeah.
That is a sleeper. This is one of the least sold products that we have, and I can tell you why too.
Okay.
Basically, when we first launched it, it's a quick detailer.
Sure.
But when we launched it, we designed it so that it would do one other thing really well, which was you could spray it on a fresh coating and release the car, and that's the name Release. So
Right.
I think we completely did the marketing wrong on it.
We didn't too much of a narrow focus.
Yeah. We didn't make it clear that this is just a ready-to-use, quick detailer that you can use in, foolproof. So for anybody that doesn't want a product that lasts as long as Elixir or Reload, stuff like that, that's the way to go.
Sweet. Awesome. Thanks so much, Corey.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Israel.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Great to see you.
Likewise. Can I harass one of you fine gentlemen for a video shoot real quick?
Yeah.
So just, you can hold on to this. I already got mic'd up over here. So just tell me a little bit about the lineup. I actually haven't used Cut Chemie products. I have a bottle of GFX actually at home, and I've been sniffing
And
it.
you haven't used it.
Yeah, I've been sniffing it.
I mean, we all start there as detailers, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I just have such a big backlog of so many different unopened stuff yet that it's
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
But the great thing about Cut Chemie products is that we're so diverse in the lineup that we have.
Yeah.
We have soaps that are high pH, low pH, ceramic. Effect shampoo is one of those products that we can use for ceramic coated vehicles. We have interior products, interior cleaners. What a lot of people don't understand is that we also have a marine line that we're actually launching in the States probably Q2 of this year.
Okay, sweet. So even more stuff that's coming out then.
We're 100%. We're relaunching the Color Lock kits that we have, which is kits of leather repair, steering wheel repair, and I'm a sneaker guy, so it's coming out with a sneaker kit. So it's awesome.
So that's actually particularly what I came up here for, or
for the sneaker kit.
Not the sneaker kit.
Oh,
but I guess you guys acquired Color Lock a year and change ago, right? Maybe 2 years ago, if not more, actually.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And so I don't think we've seen a lot of Color Lock in the last year. I think it's been kind of sold out everywhere.
So what happens? We're bringing that production in house to our main facility in Germany.
Gotcha.
So that's where's been the delay. We're rebranding. The kits are actually going to be black, not white.
Okay.
So it's going to be looking nice and sexy. So it's kind of part of the delay.
Okay, so just rebranding and then retooling, I guess, your existing factory too.
Retooling, yeah. So it's not going to be done where it was. It's going to be done in-house. So in Germany, we have what we call Cut Chemie City. Sure. We have our blending building. We have our office building. There's 5 different buildings all in 3-block radius or something like that,
Formulation-wise, is it all going to be the same formulas that we know and love?
If not better.
Okay, cool. And then when can we expect that for those who are out of stock of Color Lock?
I'm hoping tomorrow, but it's not going to happen, right?
Okay.
So we're looking at probably Q2 of this year.
Okay, cool. Color Lock's coming back.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.
So just a little bit of a repeat from SEMA. Not that much new stuff here at the TRC booth, but it seems like they've updated their guns here as well as the rest of their kits. We talked to Anthony yesterday, Keith and I, and he was telling us a little bit of the different changes that have been going on since SEMA. They've made some improvements to the push lock, and I mean, I'm saying improvements, but a lot of you guys haven't got your hands on this yet because it hasn't released yet. But they've been continuing to refine the product before they launch. So one of the common issues with these push locks, and why I personally am not a super big fan of them, is that because of the particular design, the O-rings tend to pinch and then you end up getting leaks that come out to the sides here. And so a lot of people like this. It seems to be like flavor of the week, but for longevity, it doesn't seem to be that great. We'll see what happens with their improved version because they ended up making their own. But pretty cool setup here. You got a nozzle holder. You've got this sort of system here that will hold onto your trigger for you, and then you can just release it afterwards. So that's pretty nifty. Swivel. We were kind of surprised on the fact that they kind of went with one of these like older style swivels where like the new stuff is all fully integrated, super smooth. But I'm not going to get into super details of like why they did this, but a lot of it was like risk mitigation and being able to like rely on these and knowing that these are tried, true, and tested. But yeah, excited to get these in hand whenever they do release. They got their sort of lance here, they got a nozzle, and what I'm most excited about is actually their foam cannon, because this is something that I've kind of wanted to do for a very long time now, but didn't get the chance to. But they've done pretty much the only thing that's ever been needed to get done to these, and they added a detent mechanism, so it kind of holds everything in place, so you don't have to worry about hitting it and it losing its position, and it's just really satisfying. So a lot of people have had it like up top here, which they do as well, and over here when you're repositioning this, which they also have it, they have a detent mechanism on pretty much every part. But realistically, I don't think that you've ever needed it on the top or even on here. Personally, I don't even think that you need to reposition this, but having it here was totally a must, and they got it done. Is there anything new coming to the States that you guys have brought out today?
So last year we presented the polishers, and in the course of the last year we tried to get as much of our product portfolio into the US, and now we're currently in the US with this machine. So this is our T4500. This is the cable bound one. Then we also have the battery powered version of this one.
Yeah, I bought that. I haven't used it yet. It's still in the box.
Yeah, okay. You have to use it because it's a powerhouse.
Yeah, I bought 3 different polishers. I bought that, and then I bought the 2 from DIY Details. So I bought the ones from Ivan, bought this. I'm going completely cord-free in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so in America it's really different to Europe because you guys have a lot of mobile detailers. So the battery versions are more and more coming. So this is our small battery powered one. This is also already available in the US right now. This is the A1000.
It's like a 2-inch and a 1-inch.
Yeah, right. And so this one's actually a prototype we brought here for the MTE. This we're working on right now. So this is like the evolution of the A1000. It's the A2000. And this also has the possibility to go onto the 3-inch pad.
Okay.
And you can try it or you can hold it.
There's like no vibration here on the handle, like nothing. Like there's a little bit on the startup as it's like stuttering, but once you get the pad flat, there's nothing.
Yeah. So this is from our professional line. You see these darker gray ones. In comparison to these ones, the white and black ones, those are like our standard line.
Okay.
And the darker gray ones, this is for our professional detailers. And these are especially designed for daily use. So we try to reduce the noise, all the vibrations, so that the people who work with it every day have a better time working with our polishers.
I want this.
Yeah.
So how long do I have to wait to get this?
We are pretty far in the development. We're hoping to get it at the end of summer this year.
Okay.
But I mean, if we don't want to give like a day.
Yeah, you don't want to commit to anything.
Yeah, because sometimes there are some troubles in the development. But so this is like a pretty finalized prototype.
Okay.
So we're going in production soon.
Okay.
So I'm confident that we are here in the US with this machine at the end of the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Cool. So at the Auto Fighter booth, and Ian's got some new stuff. Some of the new stuff that he's got here is going to be these detail sticks, and he's got some samples over here. But effectively, what's really cool, it's like this little system. So you got a bunch of little sticks, different sizes, different colors, and things of that nature. And then they have these kind of like wrappers that you would stick the sticks into, and this one already has one in there. And so it creates this sort of stiff surface. It's a little flexible at the ends that you can use to get into creases and things like that. So think of like vents. For me, what I immediately thought about this one, because this has the same cover as their scrub pad that everybody loves to use on interiors, was going to be getting in between the crevices of the seat. So where the seat kind of like bends in there, getting in there and getting all the grit out before you vacuum or something like that. So this seems like it's going to be an incredible tool for that. And they have different types of covers. So they got the scrubbing ones, but then they also have like a softer, typical sort of terry microfiber as well. So really looking forward to getting my hands on that. But that's it for auto fiber. So ran into Ivan.
Yes, sir.
You provided the team, all of us, some bus cheese, which was delicious.
Yes. Okay, you
Definitely,
enjoyed it?
Yeah, definitely throws me back to my childhood. My aunt used to prepare that stuff for us when we were younger. Question for you.
Yes.
So I've got your cord-free polishers.
Yes.
Haven't used them yet. Haven't had a chance to, but I'm definitely going to do it next month. I have a car to correct, so excited to use those. Just kind of thinking and curious about like future products in the line and stuff like that, and expanding that out. You have a rotary.
Yes.
And so I was wondering if there's any plans or like any thoughts into maybe, I know that for rotaries, they tend to have those little attachments that you can have like a small, like kind of Dremel style 1 inch.
Yeah.
Wondering if you would ever consider something like that for like maybe beneath like the door handles or anything like that. No?
There's a lot of good ones on the market.
Yeah.
So there's no point, unless we're bringing innovation to the market,
Sure.
we don't.
Okay.
And there's really nothing to innovate with those.
Yeah.
They work. Buy the one you want. It's a standard 5/8/11 thread, so it's going
Yeah.
to work. And if you're outside of North America, it's an M14. But yeah, so there's no need for that. There's a need for the product, but what I mean is for us to carry it, it's just an additional SKU that our distributors have to carry, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, cool. SEMA compared to here, what's the difference in vibe to you? What do you like about SEMA? What do you like about MTE?
Completely different vibe.
Okay.
So SEMA is a big circus.
Yeah.
That everyone's under the same big top, etc. Here, it's a lot more intimate. We have time to speak with each other.
Yeah.
We saw you in the parking lot, so you don't get that at SEMA.
Right. No, it's very hustle bustle. Everybody's doing something.
Here, there's a lot more interpersonal connection than there is at SEMA. SEMA it's a real trade show, whereas this is an industry event.
Yeah.
Is the way I like to look at it.
Yeah. And then you also do education sessions. I didn't come that early on, but your education stuff's really good. It gets posted on YouTube. So after everything's done, you'll have that up there, and it's really great content for those who want to learn a little bit more about business, getting more efficient, things like that. Always great contact, phenomenal orator, the iconic one. I can go on and on, right?
No. I'm just an old guy. So that's all it is.
I did have one request for you.
Yes, sir.
As the iconic one, of course I had to go ahead and get myself some iconic rinseless wash, right?
Yes.
As well as the iconic sponge. Just wonder if you could do me a quick favor. Would love to get your Ben Franklin out here.
Yes, with pleasure. I'll let you hold the microphone, sir.
For sure. Thank you.
Where do you want the sign on the bottom?
Wherever you want it.
Okay.
Sweet. Great seeing you as always.
Likewise. Thank you, sir.
Real pleasure.
Enjoy.
So that pretty much wraps it up for MTE. Good time. Got to see a lot of good vendors, a lot of people that I've been talking to a lot. Shout out to Keith for being my cameraman today. Didn't pay him anything, but it is what it is. I'm sure he'll get me back. I was a cameraman yesterday. So
I'll send you an invoice. Don't worry.
Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Had a great time here. Really great. I think a little bit better than SEMA was this past year. Super excited for what's coming next, and just really excited to hang out with friends. So we're gonna head back to the BioBombs booth, meet up with Chris, Aaron, and we'll probably get some dinner later.
Like, comment, subscribe, leave some hype points.